In 1967, a group of civic leaders and local citizens in Oglethorpe, Georgia gathered for a ceremony that would be largely forgotten, yet might become one of the most mysterious unsolved stories of modern America. They built a time capsule meant to capture the spirit of their age. Tucked inside were letters from children, photographs of their families, predictions about the future, handwritten recipes, audio tapes, and possibly even experimental tech from a nearby research facility. The capsule was carefully sealed inside a thick, reinforced concrete chamber designed to remain untouched for a century. It was never meant to be opened early. The builders wanted the future 2067 to witness a pure, preserved moment of 1967 life, undisturbed by time or curiosity. They left behind written instructions and technical drawings explaining how to safely unlock the capsule. But those records are now gone. Some were lost during a courthouse renovation in the 1980s. Others may have been misfiled, tossed out, or locked in cabinets no one has opened in decades. The last known person to have read the full documentation passed away in the 1990s, and no copies have ever resurfaced. The physical location of the capsule is known beneath a specific section of the courthouse parking lot, but the precise structure of the chamber, the locking system, and the preservation method are all unclear. Experts warn that simply digging it up and opening it could destroy its contents. The vault may be vacuum sealed or pressure protected. One engineer even suggested that exposure to oxygen or moisture could destroy fragile documents or cause irreversible chemical reactions. It's possible the capsule is protected by a locking mechanism designed with parts that haven't been manufactured in 40 years. Local officials have debated opening it early for fear of damage, water seepage, or corrosion. But there's no consensus on what tools, methods, or experts should be used. There are no photos of the internal design, and with no official registry, the time capsule has become something closer to urban legend than a civic artifact. Over the years, stories have emerged. One former town council member once claimed that the capsule included classified government documents from a nearby Air Force contractor. Another resident believed there were videotapes predicting a Third World War. No evidence backs these theories, but the secrecy, the silence, and the lack of records have only added to the mystery. Occasionally, a journalist will write about it, sparking renewed interest. But each time the trail goes cold, a few attempts have been made to skin beneath the concrete using ground-penetrating radar. The scans confirm a structure, something that appears metallic and sealed, but no clear outline or access point has been found. The equipment couldn't confirm whether it's intact or already compromised by time. Local historians have urged patience. They believe that in 2067, the technology and expertise will exist to open the capsule properly without damage and with full preservation. But skeptics argue that waiting increases the risk. If the vault fails, everything inside could be lost forever. Still, no one wants to be responsible for destroying one of the last untouched artifacts of the 20th century. Meanwhile, the parking lot above it continues to be used daily. Drivers park over a buried mystery, never realizing that just a few feet Below them lies a sealed vault containing memories, hopes, and perhaps secrets from nearly 60 years ago. There is no sign, no plaque, no public mention, just a few aging locals who remember when it was buried, and a growing online community fascinated by what might be inside. The time capsule has become a strange symbol of the future we once imagined. In 1967, people dreamed of flying cars, lunar cities, and world peace. They believed their messages to the future would land in a better world. Whether or not we've lived up to that dream, their voices still wait, sealed in silence. Unless the capsule is opened, their hopes, warnings, and stories may never be heard. And if we wait too long, we may lose them forever. But for now, the vault stays closed, untouched, forgotten by most, awaiting a day that may or may not come.